Let me look at this again. Anyone got on me? They're still good. So this map. Buried supply chest. I don't know if those actually do anything or not, but just using those anyway. They pop up anything on the map by any chance? No. Treasure found. Probably not gonna find it either. I keep hearing this fire. I don't know why. We got some food though. It's gonna suck when we're gonna have to move, I'll tell you that. Boom, we'll put you in there. We got some brass, whatever that's for. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. Let's get back in our little cubby hole. We went through pretty much all the junk we've got today. We definitely got a lot of stuff. We killed a ton of zombies. Unfortunately, we got a little bit worked over in the gas station. I got in there. I was like, oh, sweet. There's like one zombie and there's one over here. And the next thing I know, there's like 5. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm out of here. And then I just collapsed. Which isn't fun. Do we have any... Still no points available? Are you freaking kidding me? That's all. Okay, so we can break it down for easier findings. There's actually a lot of stuff you can get on here. I don't... How do we get points then? You don't have the required skill points for that. We need 10 and we have 0. We've done a lot today, so I don't know why we don't have any. You know, I feel like we've done a lot today, so I don't know. Do more damage with blunt weapons. Gain skill by using items from this group. Well, I've been doing it and the next level. So yeah, I mean, so if you do start thumping people around and like stuff like that, the more you do it, the more you level up. But unfortunately, we want this Pummel Pete leveled up, and we don't have any points available. I don't know how we get points. Brizzy, if you're watching this at this point, let us know how to get points, please. That'd be really nice. How to get skill points, because I don't have a clue. Unfortunately, I don't think we really have any good food. You can make corn on the cob and all kinds of stuff, can't you, in this game? I want to see what that tea... Oh, I don't even see that tea. How do you make herbal antibiotics? Blueberries, mushrooms... a lot of stuff. Gas can, oil shell. Well, we got like a ridiculous amount of gas cans. Make coffee, charred meat, meat stew, raw meat, potato, ear of corn, bottled water. Well, we got some meat stew, I think. I don't know if food will spoil in your chest or not. Meat that isn't worth his salt. Wait, a survivor isn't worth his salt if he can't make a meat stew. Raises your wellness too. A nice hot stew. Miscellaneous crafting. Health, fullness, wellness, small bag range. Oh, bag smell range. That's cool. It tells you how much smell. It doesn't say it goes bad, so I want to assume food doesn't go bad in this game. No, we want to inspect this too. Removes infection. Jar o' honey does. Painkillers. What's painkiller do? Hydration heals you slowly over time, but will dehydrate you a little. What's blood bag do? Health, fullness, hydration. Use blood bags to restore a little health, or to craft first aid kits. Ah, first aid. Cool. Thanks, toilet. It's making a lot of noise. So, how do we craft first aid kits? What do we need for those? First aid kit. We need blood bag, grain alcohol, bandage, and duct tape. So we are never going to be able to make those. So that's awesome. We make bandages, and we don't even have to make those. Let's look at our guy. Oh, well, I'm going to say, yeah, we should be pretty well with food and water, but outside of that, we should be pretty alright. Temperature is -2. So are we cold? We're cold and wet, apparently. Which I imagine fire, if you stood next to a fire, it dries you off. I don't know. I don't know how in-depth this game goes. But I can tell you what, we can put on... It's not even over here. We can put on this bad boy and try to get our heat up, I guess. Bam! Look at that. Oh, we are cooking. We are good. We're nice and warm with this jacket on. I don't know if we'll get her heated though. Yeah, player kills 0. So yeah, I'm kind of curious if the online, if you can play against just random people. You know, that'd be pretty cool. It would be nice though to play, get a little bit of a co-op going on in this game though. Well, pretty much what we're doing is we're waiting out the most boring part of this game, which is the nighttime. At least for me, I'm not. We know what happened with the gas station. I'm not ready for night. I know I'm not, but so we're just gonna chill out for a wee little bit, and then when it comes toward daylight, that's when we'll head off. We will close this session, and we'll pick up from there when we come back. When we give them daylight. You're probably like, why are you cutting out? See, this is something I've always kind of talked about that I kind of bring up, is I don't like to cut things out of games. I feel like for me, the Let's Play, part of the game is the grind. And I think that's, at least in my opinion, it's important to show. It gives you the full experience. Because, like, I'm going to use a reference. Now, I love the channel Slipgator. The dude, I really like his channel a lot. I like a lot of his videos he's done, especially his Ark series. I think that's what everybody likes. I also really like his prop hunt. I think that's honestly probably my favorite thing he's done. The Ultimate Chicken, or whatever it's called, that he's doing right now, I've been enjoying. But Ark is what made me subscribe to Slip and stuff like that. But I gotta say, one thing that annoys me is that he cuts out a lot of the grind. Now, I think sometimes cutting out grind is good. I think it could be a very good thing to cut out some of the grind. It definitely helps, for one, speed up the channel. I mean, speed up the series. It also takes away a lot of some of the boring parts for the viewer. I get that. I get why you would cut out some of the grind. But I kind of feel like that's part of the game. Now, there are some times I've cut out grind, and there's been some times I've grind off camera, I will admit. But for the most part, I like to keep it all in there. And when I mean like sometimes I cut off camera or cut or something like that. One of the ones here recently was an EDF video that our audio got screwed up. Originally, I was going to keep in all those attempts, but our audio was screwed up, so there's no audio for the video. So I decided just to cut out majority of our attempts to complete that mission and just let it go because there's no audio. For the most part, though, I've yet to really kind of cut out the grind in games. For the most part, I like to keep it in there because I like to show you guys the full game, my full experience. That's kind of something I think is important. I know it's kind of boring, but it's something that I've kind of stuck with since I started. It's something that I've wanted to do, you know, on my series completely. So I don't really want to cut anything out. There was some things on Minecraft, not the Oh Sweet Jesus Minecraft, but the Dudes Versus, like the ending part where we kind of, you know, for the most part, I showed you guys building the ramp, but some of the stuff we had set up for the ending, we did off camera just to get it done. And we were going to do some off-camera grinding for Dudes vs. Season 2, which we did kind of do some, but that was just to speed up the series to get to the chunk of what that series was going to be. Now, you know, for the most part, I like to keep all the grind in, but sometimes I feel like it's very necessary just to cut some of the grind out. But I like to do it very minimalistic. I like to try to keep, like I said, the full experience of the game in. At least that's my take on things. I could make this series a lot different and cut out all the night and move on, but in all honesty, like if you look back at some of the night I've sit here and done stuff, I mean, besides right now me talking, I've actually learned a lot about this game by sifting through the menus and seeing what's what and how to make, you know, what and stuff like that. I've learned a lot just by doing that on its own, rather than, you know, having to do it outside of that. I've been able to sit here at night and thumb through things like that, and I think that's important. Something else like Far Cry Primal that had a lot of grinding episodes, I mean a lot, I think was very crucial. Obviously I was trying to go for the platinum, but there was a lot of things going on with the grinding that I think kind of went with the whole experience, because I got a lot of skills out of that, I got a lot of population out of that, I got a lot of things, in my opinion, out of doing all that grinding, especially the trophies. Obviously, I wanted to show the grinding in those games because I wanted to show you me getting the trophies and things like that, but I felt like that was kind of necessary too, because, like, I don't know, it's just, for me, it's like I want to show you guys the full experience of the game, and show you exactly everything I've done, and hopefully my commentary, which I know isn't remotely the top notch as a lot of other channels, I just kind of hope my stumbling of words, going not saying anything, focusing on the game, and the very, 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 very far and in between little quibits of humor that I throw in, I hope makes it at least entertaining enough to get through these really, really slow and kind of boring parts of the game, the more grindy parts of the game. And that's honestly what I try to do, to be honest with you guys. I'm trying to, you know, make the a little at least interesting from a commentary aspect, but I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I've been technically doing YouTube for 2 years, which is not necessarily true. I'd say I've kind of been doing it for a year, maybe a year. Yeah, I'd say probably about a year, because I did take a very, very long, like 9-10 month break in between. But, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and there's tons of videos on my channel, and I like to think that my commentary has gotten better, but I still can catch myself sometimes in the editing going, oh, is this a cutscene? Because there's a really long gap. Nope, it's because I'm focused on the game. And I'm trying to get better with that. I'm trying to get out of that, of being focused on the game and trying to have more commentary. But sometimes you just get kind of sucked into a game and you're like, oh, I should probably say something. And so sometimes there's hardly anything being said. And for that, I apologize. I'm really working on that, trying to at least... that jacket actually helps through the night. That's cool. I'm trying to get through the game and to get better commentary for you guys. I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. But yeah. So guys, I think we waited out tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this session of 7 Days to Die. If you have, be sure to press that thumbs up button and subscribe. It goes a long way. So if you guys would do that, it'd be amazing. But this has been another session of 7 Days to Die. We got worked over quite a bit at some points, but we'll be back. I don't know what we're gonna do when we come back, because we got kind of worked over. We might go into the city just to see that one that's next to the gas station, just to see, because with it being a city, maybe we can sneak in and out of places without really having to deal with zombies. But anyway, guys, be sure to press that thumbs up button and subscribe. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.